Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this afternoon for me, the Empower Experience. I got to thinking about this and thinking, and we're going to sing an affirmation actually to get going, but I really wanted to reach out to you and tell you to stop dishonoring the vision, the calling, the mission, the purpose upon your life. Stop dishonoring yourself. Stop dishonoring. You for years, you've been waiting or putting on hold, living in your purpose, living in, your mission. You know you're meant to change lives, to transform lives with your message, with your skills, with your experience, with your wisdom. You know it. You have something that can actually help people, and you know it. But the fear, it gets in the way all the time. And it doesn't always look like fear, let's be honest. It looks like you being reasonable. It looks like you're being logical at the moment. That's why. And listen, doubt is so much more insidious than fear. Because fear, at least you can say, you know what, I'm afraid. And it feels like fear. Your heart is stopping. And doubt, it always looks like reason. It always looks like, of course, this is the logical choice for me. And yet, this is your one life. You've been hearing that whisper inside of you for ages of what you're actually meant to be doing with your life. And there's always been a reason why you've delayed. And these reasons to most people look sensible, except you are continually dishonoring yourself by staying stuck in a life that feels empty, unfulfilling. There's a part of you that wakes up every day already fed up and disappointed that you're going to have to live another day doing the same stuff over and over again in a job that looks good to other people, a career. It's just like when I was a pharmacist. I did it, but there was that sense inside of me that there's more to me than this. But it didn't seem reasonable. How are you supposed to make money doing the stuff that I give away for free at church? How are you supposed to look after your family and be responsible doing stuff that, usually, as I say, you give away in your community centers, with your friends and all of that stuff. And yet they keep coming to you for support, but you can't see how you can make an actual life and a business out of that. As well as you partner it with the fear that the divine will say you should not use your giftings. And if you've been surrounded by the wrong people, they would even tell you, how can you not give this away for free? You're supposed to. So there might be a part of you that feels mercenary for thinking that you can build a good life around your gift, your God-given gifts. And so you make your mission, your vision, your purpose a nice to have rather than a must. I must do this. There's a part of you that really does feel like I must do this, but you keep delaying. It's like I did. Well, the first time I spoke to a coach about this stuff, a coach spoke to me about it because I was busy building a business that that was practical on the face of it, but it wasn't really me. It was just a sideways step from being a pharmacist. And he was like, what do you want to do, Rosemary? I'm like, well, I want to be a coach, but I can't see how that's practical for me right now. I have to do this right now. I have to. Because, I have people depending on me. I have to stay in this place of unfulfillment because it's just the way it is for now. When I'm 52, when I'm 72, when I'm some time in the future, when it feels more reasonable, then I will do things. It never happens, my love. Now is the only moment you have. Let's sing this affirmation. I choose to live out my calling. I will not die with my music in me. I sing this a lot. You might have heard it already. But just hear it. I choose to live out my calling. I will not die with my music in me. Listen to this. I choose to live out my calling. I choose to live out my calling. I choose to live out my... This is why I should have practiced it first, right? Let's try this again. I choose to live out my calling. I choose to live out my calling. I I will not die with my music in me. I will not die with my music in me. I will not die with my music in me. And some of you, because you're dishonoring yourself, you are literally making it possible that you will die without fully expressing yourself. I understand the fear. I understand the challenge of leaving what seems to be the regular, normal path to then step onto a new path where you're creating life on your own terms. And yet I also know that you desperately want that. But until you find that it's not even you have it. You have the courage to do it. You just, I don't know what it is that you're waiting for. It's a choice you make. Let me tell you the things that you need. And you know what? Get the book, the 6-Figure Spiritual Business book, because yes, we can talk about all the internal doubts and fears and all of that stuff, but you also need a clear strategy to move forward. And I know that was part of the mistakes that I made as I started building my actual purpose-aligned business, was that there was a feeling inside of me that, oh, because it's of the divine, I'd have to get too serious about really having a clear strategy in place, that it will just work because I prayed enough. Because I'd finally found the courage to get out of my own way and start doing the thing that I'm actually born to do, that somehow it will just work. But no, honey, we need strategy. We need strategy as well as courage. Absolutely, you need courage. Because yes, you are stepping away from what is normal to most of the people around you and normal to yourself. You've already learned how to manifest money in a job, in a career. You know how to do that. You know how to do it well. But it's not what you want. So it takes courage to then actually start learning. And it does feel like starting from scratch again, learning how to manifest money through your own business. And not just money, because you want at least 6 figures, right? Well, there's a strategy behind it. First, yes, you need the courage and also deep connection to your source. Deep connection to your source. We as spiritual people, we know that the divine is on our side. And yet, are you acting like you know this? It's all right going to your church or your religious organization and singing the songs and affirming this and affirming the other. You actually have to live it out. If you are going to, create a 6-figure business doing what you are meant, made, born, love to do, there's a certain that you need to know that that the divine is on your side. The divine has your back. So there's courage and there's a deep knowing that you will be taken care of. You need to know this stuff. You've been saying it and affirming it. Now live as though it's true. So one of the things I help my clients support them in doing is deepening that connection to source. But let's talk also about very practical strategy, because as I said, it's all right knowing that stuff, but you also need a strategy. It's not, I can't tell you the number of people I've spoken to just think it's enough to shine a little bit on social media and just because they showed up, they think that people are just going to throw money at them. Of course, it's not going to work that way. You need a clear, let's start by talking. You get the book as well, because the book goes into great detail around the strategy you need to grow a 6-figure business within a year. Within a year. This is stuff that I wish I had known. Well, in fact, I did know it. I wasn't always as coachable as I am right now. It took a lot of suffering for me to get to the point where I realized, Rosemary, your best thinking got you here. If you want to get moving fast, you're going to get support. Some of y'all need to learn that lesson. But first and foremost, you have to stop dishonoring yourself. Number one, you need an offer that people want. Okay, yes, I understand you have a message and there's something that you want to help people with, and there's something inside of you that you would want to deliver on the world. Good, be delivering that stuff, but also connect it in some way to a problem that people are very conscious of having, and there is always a way to do that. Okay, there's a way to connect what you have, your skills, your experiences, your wisdom. You need to connect that to a problem that people are very aware of having. Okay, your people, what problem, what burning issue do they want help with? Not just a nice to have kind of thing, but something that they're literally lying in bed, awake at night, worried about this thing. Is it the relationship they really desperately want? They've been waiting to be in some kind of special life partner kind of relationship forever, and for whatever reason it isn't working. Can you help them get past themselves to start that relationship? Is it, to make some more money doing something that they absolutely adore? Can you help them get past the noise in their head to do that? What is a burning issue for them? think in terms of relationships, money, health. What is a burning issue for people? All you healers, or you maybe you've done certifications around all the healing, this and that and the other. Great, but still that needs to be connected in some way to an active problem people are desperate to solve. And levels of desperation, in some way, though, what is desperate to one person might not seem that desperate to another person. So don't. This is not an exercise in comparing yourself to this person, to everyone. It's a recognition of the people you are called to serve. What are they desperate for? Okay, what are they desperate for a solution around? Because again, what is desperate to one person, or what one person thinks I can't do and I really need help with, somebody else is really easy for them. It's like for you now, this is probably something you have overcome as well. But even that, I don't always like to say to people that it has to be that, because it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be something that you've overcome as well. It just has to be a problem that your people are very aware of having. We know as self-aware people that a lot of the problems that people are facing can be handled if they get their mindset in the right place, because the solutions are right in front of them. But when you are so cloaked in desperation and fear, it's difficult to see the clear strategy you need to take to get where you want to go. That's where you come in. So you know this, that in the end, you're going to be working with them around their mindset and shifting that stuff, but you're also going to give them clear strategy. I'm not saying that you're only going to work around mindset, okay? But you can pick up, because the actual practical stuff people need to do is not as complicated as the navigating the craziness in their own brains. And you know this because you're having to navigate the craziness in your own brain, and it's getting in the way. Because when you actually think about building a six-figure business, doing what you love and you're born to do, you realize, if you really can step back, you will realize that there are very clear steps that need to be taken. Like, as I just said, number one, have an offer based on a problem that people are very aware of having. Do that. I can't tell you the number of spiritual people I have or I've spoken to who don't have that. They just want to help everybody, blah, 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 and then they wonder why nothing is taken. Okay, so number one, have the offer. Who is your person? What is the problem you're helping them to solve? Number two, every day in some way, communicate to the people that you want to help. Communicate about issues that they're facing, about the dreams that they have. Communicate. Let them know that you understand them, that you hear them. Go be where they are. So at the beginning, when you're just getting your business off the ground, nobody knows where you are. So if you're just putting stuff on your own platform, on your own social media profile, or your own whatever, nobody knows they're there. So where are your people? Go find them and go start talking to them. Listen to them. Start communicating. Communicate with people. Let them start to know that you exist and you understand where they're at, and you can help them solve that problem. Problem that has been keeping them awake at night, you have the solution. And this takes confidence and courage to step up and say, I have the solution. I can help you. Are you ready actually to get past it? Are you ready actually for me, it's like I'm saying to you, are you ready actually to make six figures in your business within a year? Because if you are, I can help you. I can help you. And that's what you need to be very confidently telling people, I can help you. But it doesn't just start with that. You're also communicating. So you're mixing it up with communicating about things that are already in their mind. And it doesn't always have to be like specific to the problem you're solving, but it needs to be around the person that you're helping. They have a range of issues around this problem. Talk to these issues and then bring it back to, and I can help you. Are you ready to actually get this result? Communicate. Find a way every single day to communicate what you're about, how you can help people, and then start capturing them into your world. So there's billions of people or whatever on social media somewhere. If you're using the social media space, which most of us will be doing, because thank the Lord, we live in this day and age where we can reach people from everywhere via social media. Okay, so start to capture people now that you've been in their world, speaking to them about what is going on with them. You then bring them into your world, invite them into your world with some kind of free gift or some kind of something to get them onto your mailing list, to get them onto your own social media platform, your profile. Okay, so invite them with something compelling. Let that whether it's a free thing, let it contain value. Okay, not just fluff. Value that can help them move forward. So when anything they consume of yours, let it change something in them. Even your marketing can be your ministry. Even your marketing can start helping people. So capture people into your world with something tangible, something that will help them. Okay. Then you start to build an audience around your message, around what you have. People interested in the problem getting solved, that problem getting solved for them. They will start to come into your world. Do not lose heart as you start to do these things. Okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, particularly as you're refining your messaging, but start now to do it. Even as it's like when I started in business, I was still working. And looking at the children, all of that stuff. But then you are slowly starting to build up your income this way. You don't drop everything. You don't drop the business and all of that, because yes, you are an adult. You have responsibilities. I get that. So all this, the wonderful leap of faith, you do that when you're young and you have no children. But when you're advanced in life, whether you're in your 30s or 40s or 50s or 60s or whatever, carry on doing whatever it is that you're manifesting money through right now. But at the same time, honor yourself enough to start living in your vision as well. So we're communicating, we're capturing people, and then you're inviting them to buy something from you. You're closing people to that offer that I said you need at the very beginning, that offer. You're telling people about it. You're telling them how they can take that next step with you. You have a strategy in place every single day to make sure you've told at least one person about the next step with you. If you would do these things consistently, consistency. If you would do these things consistently, I've been saying this since God knows what, when I started this whole business. Communicate, capture, close. Communicate, capture, close. Communicate, capture, close. It takes courage. It takes consistency. Get the book. The strategy is listed out there, broken down. I've given you the broad strokes here. Get the book. And then if you're ready, we can work together. I can help you flesh this stuff out. But seriously, it's time to stop acting as though your vision is optional. It's time to stop acting as if something is keeping it away from you. Nothing is keeping it away from you except the choices that you are making. To dishonor yourself, to stay in a situation where you feel unfulfilled and empty and dead because you're afraid. Stop it now. This is your life, and there's no mistake about you being here on this planet. You have a message that can change people's lives. I feel it is your responsibility to start putting it out there, and also to allow yourself to build a business around that message so that you're changing people's lives, but you're also changing your own and the life of your family. And it is absolutely possible. I don't care what the economy is doing. I don't care what people around you are saying that it's possible. Listen, you make a decision. You make a decision that you will live in your purpose. You will make six figures at least whilst doing so. This is the Deliberate Millionaire community. So yes, we are aiming for 7, if not more. But it's a choice you make. Stop making it seem like the stories you tell yourself sometimes make it seem like it's some so hard thing out there that only the special people can do. You are the special people. The only difference between anyone and so-called special people is courage, the resilience to hold your ground until you break through where you want to go. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. So freaking what? This is your life, and that vision you carry inside of you is your permission to go forward if you will do it. If you will daily communicate, capture, close. Yes, know the problem that you're solving for people, and then communicate about it, capture people into your world, close them, as in invite them to come and work with you. Fully own the power of the transformation you can deliver in people's lives. It is a choice. Stop waiting for something external to tell you that you are now ready. You're already helping people. You're already helping people. You're already doing it, but you're doing it in a capacity where you're building somebody else's vision, or you're doing it in a capacity where it doesn't really challenge you to really go all in. So you're doing it at church where there's no stakes. There's nothing. You're not challenging yourself anymore. It comes so naturally to you now. But let's build a business around it so your life becomes about you living a very purpose-aligned life, which includes a business that is making enough, more than enough to take care of you and your responsibilities. This isn't a pipe dream. This is a choice that you get to make. You've been asking the divine for support and help, and, oh, please help me to live in my purpose, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is the sign. This is the answer. You're the one that is holding yourself back. Stop holding yourself back. Stop dishonoring your vision. Wake up. This is your life. This is your life. Will you choose to live in your purpose? Will you choose to live in your calling? Just take some courage to say yes and to keep saying yes until you break through. And partner that with the strategy, okay? Partner that with the strategy. You will break through. It's almost like, to me, it feels like as sure as the sun rises in the east. If you will do the simple things consistently to grow a business that makes at least 6 figures and transforms people's lives, it is a done deal. It is a done deal. Most people just take the scenic route, and the scenic route gets painful after a time. And then they convince themselves that, well, I tried everything and it didn't work for me. It's a lie. You didn't try being truly focused on the actual goal rather than all the trying to get people to like you and doing all the things that everybody said. No, you need a clear strategy that gets you straight to transforming lives and getting paid to do it well. Okay? Or getting paid well to do it is what I mean. Are you done with telling yourself stories? Let's sing this affirmation one last time and I'll bring this to a close. If you have questions or anything, any thoughts or wondering, how am I supposed to do this? Or there's some kind of specific issue in your life, put it in the comments. Whenever you listen to this, that's the kind of thing that I would answer, either in the next live stream or whatever. Just I want to see you move forward. I want to see you move forward. I want to see more spiritual people, more ambitious spiritual people living in their purpose and getting paid well for it, because it's possible. The fear is a lie. With strategy, with confidence, with courage, all these things you have access to. The business, the life you want is available. The free, fulfilled, financially abundant, love-drenched life is available. That 6-figure or more business is available. You have to claim it, though. You have to claim it. I choose to live out my calling. I choose to live out my calling. I choose to live out my calling. I will not die with my music in me. I will not die with my music in me. I will not die with my music in me. I will not die with my music in me. Make the decision. Go get the book. Go get the book. The link is around this video, or the link is in my bio, depending on where you're watching this video at the moment. Go get the book. It breaks it down, tells you exactly what to do to hit 6 figures within a year. If you're really serious about it, do that. Start there. Start there. Okay? Go get the book. Until the next time, my loves, share this with somebody else that is ambitious and ready to move forward and actually ready to live in their purpose. Come on now. Until the next time, much amazing, amazing, amazing love. You are meant for this. Claim it. You are meant for financial success whilst living in your purpose. Claim it. Actively, deliberately claim it. Until the next time, much amazing love. Bye.